Good evening, Gills fans, and welcome to another edition of Matchday Live. Happy Valentine's to one and all. Firstly, before we go any further, I would like to say a massive thank you to everyone who's subscribed to the channel so far, who's retweeted, shared, commented, left positive feedback. 50 subscribers in 6 days is crazy. It's a little bit overwhelming, so thank you very much. Obviously, as you can see, we're in the car en route to the Priestfield, where tonight we're hosting Chesterfield. Another relegation 6-pointer perhaps. I think the big team news coming out of the game so far doesn't revolve around us. It revolves around our visitors, and that Ched Evans is unavailable according to reports due to injury and hasn't travelled. Obviously, Boz, that should help us, shouldn't it?
We're leaking goals, and if there's someone that's scoring goals isn't available, that's a good thing.
Scoring goals or not scoring goals.
He's got previous, you know, he would score against.
Yeah, he's a very good player at this level. I know he's not scored in a few, but that doesn't tend to matter with Gillingham, does it? We tend to help people when they're on barren runs. I think we touched on Saturday that Port Vale had only scored in 2 of 9 away games, and they pitched up and took the lead. So, obviously, if any of you have watched the preview, we've run through it in detail. I think in terms of score predictions, Boz, after watching Saturday, decided he don't think we're going to win the game. He said 1-0. I'm going for a very nervy, horrible looking 2-1 win. I think Adi said in the press conference or the interview after the game on Saturday that we have to turn up tonight, and we have to, no matter how, get 3 points, because drawing or winning is no good at this stage of the season, especially against teams around us. As it's Valentine's, let's hope that there's a couple of occasions at least during the 90 minutes where we can all jump around and give each other a loving hug, celebrating some goals, feel the love, and hopefully come full time be enjoying 3 points however way it's come. Until then, we'll let you all get to the ground and we'll see you in there. Cheers. En route to the ground now. It's actually quite warm. I'd say it's probably warmer than Saturday, which is a pleasant surprise. Just a little bit on team news. The big one, I think, for us is that Chris Hurd is not in the 18. So I suppose we can only assume he's injured, can't we, Boz? I don't think he's done enough to be dropped out completely in the last few games. So frustrating again, because he just can't seem to get a consistent run of games. I think he's played 4 of the 5 under 80, but he missed one because he was injured. He's obviously missing out again tonight. Are we thinking 4-4-2?
Yeah, I think so. There's talk of a diamond on Twitter, but I can't see that.
No, I don't think it's a ditter. It'd be 2. If it's Donnelly up top, then it's Dak from the side and Wagstaff tucked in. I think it's a flat 4. I think they're going to play Bradley Dak as an orthodox centre midfielder next to Josh. Who's the wingers then? So it's Wagstaff and Donnelly. And hopefully we can get a performance out of Jet up next to Cody. Hopefully he can win some headers and get the little man involved. In terms of a bench, obviously Chris Hurd's not on there. Paul Konchesky's not involved again. So we can only reiterate, it seems that Adi just doesn't fancy him. Not in a Valentine's sense. 3 centre midfielders, they're all pretty much the same. Hess, Ossa Davey and Mark Byrne. I suppose the options really that you're going to be looking towards would be Lee Martin and Elliot List. If we need to get in a situation where we need to change the game or need a goal. Right, we're going to go into the factory and enjoy a beer, have a nice little Valentine's drink, and then get into the ground.
The Gills line at the scene. In goal, number 1, Stuart Nelson. Number 2, Ryan Jackson. Number 3, Bradley Danston. Number 5, Max Amer. Number 6, Leslie Ojalaja. 7 is Scott Blackstar. 9, Rory Longley. 10, Cody McDonald. 23, Bradley Knapp. 44, Josh Wright. Number 50, Jay Emmanuel Thomas. That's substitution season to Ash Hurley. Number 30, David J. Cassantana. 14, Lee Martin. 16, Emmanuel Zalini. 19, Josh Barker. Goal scorer from Saturday. 21, Elliot Liss. 13 is Mark Byrne. The Spartans this evening, Chesterfield.
So half time 0-0. Very good though, I think, mate. What do you think? I think we've been a lot better than Saturday. Oh yeah, created a couple of chances. I don't think anyone's had a bad game. I think everyone's probably a steady 7 out of 10. Rory's unlucky. I think if it's an inch inside the flat post, it goes in off the post rather than coming out. Jets won some headers. I thought best player for us, I thought it was probably Josh Wright. I thought he was very good. He's put himself about, he's got in front of there, stopped them playing, shielded the back four, the 2 centre backs really well. But generally, I think everyone's been very good. Both full-backs have looked solid enough. Trying to get on. I think if we get one, dare I say it, we might get 2 or 3. But they say the first one's the hardest. I think what we just need to make sure we do now, second half, is just continue doing what we're doing exactly the same and not drop off. That's always been our problem this season, I think, isn't it? We sort of have a good 45 minutes or a good half an hour, and then we sort of sit off and let teams back in. So I'm sure Pennock's drumming that into him in the dressing room at the moment, that we've got to keep ourselves on the front foot. But there's been every sign of that. I think Dacky and Wagstaff have worked hard at the side of the diamond. Jet's got on the ball plenty. I don't think he's used it as well as he'd like, but all in all, it's been very good and promising signs for the second half. Just got back in the car after the full-time whistle and gutted, absolutely gutted. Complete reverse of Saturday, where we didn't deserve anything. We were poor, weren't we? Very, very bad. Tonight, I thought we were very, very good, weren't we, mate? I thought defensively we were good.
94 minutes, very good.
Created plenty of chances, and that's kicking the balls in the last couple of seconds. speechless a little bit, to be honest. We've created chances. Some will say, well, we should take them if you want to win football matches, but I don't think we can dig anyone out, can we? It's not like we've missed one-on-ones or simple chances. I think Jets had a header cleared off the line in the first half, which is going in the bottom corner. He's done everything right. Donnelly's an inch away, because if it's an inch further inside the post, it hits the post and goes over the line rather than coming back out. And Max Amars is a reactive header second half that hits the top of the bar.
Very harsh on Nelson, I think.
Yeah, he's made 2 big saves, one at just
1-0
before
he
the
scored.
goal, and then he's made another one at 1-0, and you think hopefully that's enough to see us home. It's not to be. It's 5 points from 18 since AD took over. Yes, it's 5 unbeaten, but we desperately need a win. We go to Coventry Saturday, and I think we have to win that, and we've got to beat Wimbledon now. The good thing is the gap's not got any smaller tonight. I don't think it's still 4 points from the bottom 4. But on the flip side of that, it's frustrating because you're then literally seconds away from making it 6 points and giving yourself a bit of daylight. That's all from us tonight. Fed up, gutted again, like I said right at the beginning, absolutely gutted. We'll do a match analysis probably tomorrow at some point once we've slept on it. Until then, up the Gills.